Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm Kadia. So, I've been gone a while. I would sit up here and lie to y'all and be like I have a good enough excuse as to why I've been gone, but to be honest, I really don't. I mean, I kind of do, but I didn't really help anything in that situation, so I don't really have a good enough excuse why I've been gone, but I've been gone. And it's time for me to come back, so here I am. I'm back. If you guys have never seen my face before, I'm Kadia. I'm 16 years old. I'm a junior in high school, and I live in New York. It's pretty much all you need to know about me. As you can see from the title, this is going to be a life update video, and I'm just going to update you on where I've been at for the last month and a half. The last time I posted was December 31st, and since December 31st, I've been gone. Best believe I've been gone. Like, nowhere to be found. Like, Kadia, who that? Who that? Cause I know her. What's her name? Yeah, that's what I've been giving, and I shouldn't be giving that anymore. So let's get into it. Before we get into this video, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications when I upload, and also hitting that like button, that'd be very much appreciated. And also comment down below what you'd like to see on my channel next, and yeah, let's get into it. So first, where have I been? I've been at home. For the last month and a half, I've really been slipping in almost everything. I really been lazy, really been procrastinating a lot, really been just lagging. Like, from September to December, I was doing pretty good until like the end of December, I guess. And then once January started, I just completely gave up. Nothing with my mental health was like going crazy. I just don't know. I just been lazy, and that's all I can really say about it. I've been lazy. Been pretty much lazy. I took my PSATs a couple weeks ago. I still haven't gotten back my results. I'm pretty sure I messed up something on my answer key because, yeah, I still had to take my PSATs in the middle of a pandemic. And we love to see that. It wasn't that hard. It's just ridiculous of how the timing is, because they made me like do 50 questions in 25 minutes. I'm not Superman. I mean, I did it, but like, dang, best believe I was not reading a single one of them questions, okay? You just know that. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. Really, schoolwork, being lazy, eating a lot of food, gaining weight, going to funerals, going to Brooklyn, just a lot of things. Attempting to talk to people when I know I shouldn't be talking to them. End up stop talking to said person end up unadding me on Snap, and me not really caring. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing for this last month and a half or so, and we love to see it. It's been a really good, yeah. Next up on my agenda is talking about my future plans and goals. Right now in my life, I'm about a year and a half away from going off to college, and I've been thinking a lot about colleges and like where I want to end up in a couple of years. And I'm not going to tell y'all where I want to go just yet. I'm not really telling anybody. Only one person knows really where I want to go to college, and I kind of regret telling him too, but whatever. It's still in a work in progress. I still have a lot of research to do on the colleges that I do want to go to. Mom. Y'all see that? I still have to do a lot of research on the colleges I do want to go to, and vice versa. But really, I'm just doing a lot of research and focusing on where I want to go and where I want to end up, and if me going to that college is going to benefit me or just waste my time. My whole goal when it's going to college, it's like I want to go to a good medical school, even if I don't go to the best even if I don't go to the best undergrad school, I need to get into a good med school. And if I go to a good undergrad school, I have a better chance of going into getting it. It really all like depends on like how well I do, but I do plan on going to college. I know college isn't for everybody, but college is the only option for me. That's it for the college section or whatever. But my goals for 2020 is to really, a lot of self-searching and a lot of figuring out who I am and where I want to, and like just changing things about myself that I don't per se like, personality wise, like looks wise, not looks wise. I was about to say looks wise, but I don't know the word for it, but just all around improving myself to become a better person, because I'm not perfect, neither is anybody else in the world, and I just want to kind of get better at being a regular human being. One of my biggest goals is to just self-search, do a lot of self-searching, do a lot of reflecting on my life and what I've been doing and what I've done, and just how I've matured and how I've gotten better at life and how much I've matured, and just all around what I want to do. I know that probably doesn't really make sense, but it makes sense in my head. So if it don't make sense to you, then maybe it's just me. Whatever. Another one of my goals for 2021 is to start posting more. I do procrastinate when it comes to YouTube because editing takes forever. It does. Like, I genuinely like editing my videos because I like rewatching how dumb I sound sometimes and how big my nose holes are, but other than that, editing takes forever. Like, it takes out a big chunk of time. And the thing with when I'm editing, I'm a very lazy editor. I don't really spend I spend a lot of time on my editing. Like, I would spend like 3 hours editing one video depending on how long or short it is. The longest I've ever spent on editing a video is like 6 hours straight. Like, I didn't stop. It was really fun. Like, I really enjoyed it. I was laughing the whole time throughout the video, and I want to get better at editing, and I want to be better at YouTube. So I want to start posting a video once a week just to start off. And if I have done the once a week thing for like 2 months to 3 months, then I'll probably do 2 videos a week. But I'm not exactly sure on what day I want to post on, but it's probably going to be on like a Saturday or like a Monday. A Saturday or a Wednesday. Those are just my 2 favorite days out of the week, Saturday and Wednesday. I don't know why, they just are. I guess they just always have been. I always liked Saturdays and I always like Wednesdays. And yeah, so I will try to upload on those days, and if I don't post a video on Wednesday, then I'm probably just going to post it on Saturday. And if I'm not going to post anything, then I'll probably just tell you guys on YouTube or like on my Instagram or like my Snapchat. And yeah. Another one of my goals for 2021 is to stop using social media as much, because the thing about social media is you have to have a really strong mindset to be on it. And I've been on social media ever since I got my first phone back in 5th grade, and ever since then I've had a Facebook since I was in 5th grade. I'm in 11th grade now, about to graduate, so it's been around 6-7 years now. It's been a lot, and I haven't really let social media get to me, but like the more you're on social media, the more toxic it becomes. Like, I would be on TikTok nightly at like 2 hours straight, like, to the point where, you know, the dark-skinned man, he'd be like, stop, you've been on TikTok for a while, why don't you take a break? Like, I know it's fun to start, scroll, like, that person, yeah, it's embarrassing, but who cares? I want to cut out Snapchat because just the vibes on Snapchat don't fit my vibes anymore. Maybe back when I was like a 9th grader or like a 10th grader even, I would love being on Snapchat, but now I just find it kind of obsolete. Like, it's not as interesting. Yeah, it's good to catch up with my friends and like see what they're doing, because I don't talk to my friends very often, but I do watch their stories on a day-to-day basis. So that's a really good way for me to catch up with them. But other than that, it's not something I see myself on all the time. And I try to limit my screen time on those social media platforms, but I will never delete Instagram, because the things I have on Instagram are not harmful in any way. And if I find myself, most of the thing on my Instagram For You page or feed or whatever you call it, explore page, is really just food and pretty people and pretty girls. Like, that's pretty much it. Like, food and pretty girls, that's pretty much it. That's all that's really on it. And like a couple of like piercings, and like it's really girly stuff and food, and that's really much it. It's pretty much it. Another one of my goals for like 2021 is to get a new hobby. Like, I got a sewing machine for Christmas. that I have not used yet, and I think I might start actually using it because it's just there, and like my mom doesn't use it either. Like she tried using it and she just didn't figure it out. So I was like, maybe I should like start sewing and like making clothes, or like just start little and then work my way up to big. Just start on new hobbies, like things that will better me and will keep me off of social media. I also said I wanted to start playing guitar, and I have had a guitar for a while. Well, it's really my brother's guitar, but he gave it to me, and he's had that guitar since I was like in 4th grade. It's been a while. And it's an electric guitar. It's blue. Hold on, let me show you guys. Yeah, it's blue. It's really cute. It very much gives me rock star vibes, but one of the smallest string, Eddie 8 Dynamite. I know it's Eddie 8 Dynamite Go Boom or something, but the thinnest string, it popped when I like was starting to play it. And yeah, so I need to buy guitar strings and learn how to tune it. But other than that, it's pretty cool, pretty cute, and we love it. Another one of my goals for 2020 is to get better at my makeup. Not 2020. 2021 is to get better at my makeup. Since I started YouTube, my makeup experience has like gotten a lot better over the last year or so, because it's been almost a year since I started doing my makeup, and from where I started to only putting foundation on my face, just foundation alone with some lashes, to now I'm contouring, lashes, eyebrows on fleek. Everything is looking pretty good. I'm still trying to like get better at it. Like my makeup is not perfect. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm still practicing to get better at it, and I still have a lot to learn, but I'm heading in the right direction, which is something I'd like to see. I'm very passionate about doing my makeup. I'm not good at doing other people's makeup, and I will never be a makeup artist. I just like, I'm good at doing my makeup, but doing other people's makeup is a whole other story. Because if my makeup turns out bad, it's because I did it bad, not because somebody else did it. But I don't want to make somebody else's face look bad, because when it comes to makeup, you kind of have to be like really precise about it, and you have to know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, then what is the point? So yeah, that's one thing I want to do. And that's pretty much it for like my goals of 2020. I'm not going to tell all of my goals on here, because people just be hating on your fall down, and I could never. I told myself that I might want to buy a car, but I'm broke. And me buying a car all depends on where I'm going to college, so I'm just gonna hold off on buying a car or even thinking about getting a car, because I don't even have my permit yet. Literally, I have a video of me studying for my permit, and when I tell you I was studying, but I was actually studying, and I wasn't studying efficiently. So yeah. Well, that's still a work in progress. I'm kind of scared to drive because I don't want nobody to kill me. Because I swear, if a drunk driver ever killed me in a car accident, I'm haunting you for the rest of your life. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, I hate bad drivers. And I hate trucks. I hate, like, tractor trailers. I hate them. They're so scary. Like, they should not be on the road. I don't like them at all. But, like, I feel like it should be illegal to drive a tractor trailer. Because, like, if one tip over, you're dead. Like, you're just dead. Like, what? If you get in a car accident with a tractor trailer, you're dead. You're legit dead. No surviving that. You're dead. So, I'd like not to die in a car crash, please. And it's a very likely chance that I won't die in a car crash if I don't get my license, which I could still probably get in a car crash in other ways, but still. I'm very scared to drive, but I'm planning on getting my permit very soon, and I'll update y'all if I do get it or if I'm just capping. More likely I'm capping, but more likely I'm not. So don't play me. I'm gonna get it. I promise I'm gonna get it, but I'm just kind of scared, and I need a little bit of motivation. So please comment down below. Cootie, you can do it. Get your permit. You can do it. Yeah. Lastly, I want to say thank you to everybody who watches my videos and just constantly supports me. and everything that I do, to my family members, to my friends, to all of my friends. Actually, I'm gonna link all my friends' YouTube channels down below in the description box if you want to watch, because I love them. Love Tashauni, love Daja, love Ashley, even though she hasn't posted yet, but she will when she's ready. We love that. Just love to see it. I love YouTube. I love the experience of just sitting down in front of a camera and being able to just talk like somebody's in front of me. And I just like to do that, and it's really fun for the most part. That's pretty much it for this video. I've been talking for a while, and I promise I'm gonna start uploading again. I promise I'm gonna be consistent with it. I'm going to try my best to be consistent with it, because right now me talking to you guys is literally the highlight of my week. I'm on winter break right now, so I'm literally in the house all week doing nothing. So why not do something with myself? And if y'all see me wearing this sweater in another video, mind your business, because I literally just put this sweater on like 2 seconds ago for this video, and I'm just gonna take it off. And if y'all ever see me repeat an outfit and I post it on Instagram or like Snapchat, mind your business, because I'm not going anywhere. Like, yeah, best believe underneath this I still have on the clothes I've been wearing all day. I just put the sweater on top, and I just did my makeup, and I just put in earrings and this in my chain. That's pretty much it. We love to see. It's a really cute sweater though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications to see when I upload, and also that like button, that'd be very much appreciated. And also comment down below what you'd like to see on my channel next. And also follow me on my socials, which will be down below in the description box. And also subscribe to my friend's channel and my channel. Thank you very much. Okay, could you stop talking? Bye guys, have a nice day.